Last time on Stills for Seven podcast.
I don't know, man. It's something about the Eagles game. Sometimes the Steelers can go in there like, yo, we really the team in PA, but sometimes they can go in there and just get out physical for some reason. I don't know. Like, this is some of the games I've been seeing every time the Steelers go to Philly. It's like, bro, like, what are y'all doing? But yeah, that's one of those games that I feel like the Steelers can probably lose, man. And if the Steelers happen to lose,
it's a new season, baby. Steelers for Seven podcast. You already know what it is, man. Gang, you already know what it is, man. It's still the gang. It's the gang. It's the gang. You already know what it is, man. Going for that motherfucking Super Bowl, yeah.
Steelers for 7, yeah, we about to go get it. Still a game, we win it. Go down in the trenches, yeah. We ain't trying to kick it like Drake. We do it for the Sixers, then we can kick it. Yeah, this our division. The other 3 go missing. Come on, let's get it. Yeah, this our division. Super Bowl, let's win it. Steelers for 7, yeah, we about to go get it. Still a game, we win it. Go down in the trenches, yeah. We ain't trying to kick it like Drake. We do it for the Sixers, then we can kick it. Yeah, this our division. The other 3 go missing. Come on, let's get it. Yeah, this our division. Super Bowl, let's win it.
Steeler Nation, what's going on? It's your guy, Cat VZ here. This is Steelers for 7 podcast, episode 146. You see the title, man. The title is about Cam Heyward, his extension, his holdout. This whole episode is not going to be about that. We've got other things to speak about, but we're going to just kick it off with that. Cam Heyward. I want to say towards the end of last year, you heard things about, well, he take a pay cut. You know, you heard him on his show say that he's not taking a pay cut. You also hear that he's not going to, OTAs, which is voluntary. I said it on a previous episode. It's voluntary, and for me, voluntary workouts, if you're not like a older quarterback or I say an older quarterback, that's basically it. I don't really believe that you have to go to those. Like, it's voluntary. You need to keep yourself as fresh as possible. Now, do you want to go and show face? I'm pretty sure he'll go. He won't hold out. It'll probably be a hold-in, like a TJ or whatnot. I don't even know if they wanted to call TJ's a hold-in because the way he handled it, man. But, yeah, Cam Heyward, I don't know how much money he's asking for. I don't know how much, they think he's going to take a pay cut or if they want him to take a pay cut. Because I seen everywhere they say, said that they didn't ask him to take a pay cut. Also hear that, Cam said he wasn't going to take a pay cut, and at 34 years old, should this really be a conversation I know it's the off season, it's not crazy it's nothing crazy going on right now, but this is kind of taking over. When you type in Pittsburgh Steelers on Google, Cam Heyward name comes up a lot. I don't think it'll be a distraction for the team, honestly. And the reason why I say that, because the Steelers is not even the team that has the most issues going on with their players. That will be the Kansas City Chiefs. Between the Rice kid and the 2 offensive linemen that got arrested, they have a lot of things going on over there they got to get under control. So when I just look at us and say, well, our biggest issue is the man of the year at 34 wants an extension and he doesn't want to take a pay cut. It's not really, like, I can't really fault him. I don't think it'll be one of those situations where, like I said, I don't think it's going to be one of those situations where he ends up not costing the team, or I think this is more so like, this dude just want to get paid. He want to go out the right way. It's not like his play was awful, right? Last year, injury year, I'm gonna pull it up here. Shout out to Pro Football Reference, man. Yeah, they. Let me pull that thing on up. There we go. Now, in 2023, Cam only played in 11 games. In them 11 games, he had 1 pass deflection, 2 sacks, 33 tackles, 6 TFLs, 3 quarterback hits. Now, the fact that he missed so much time in the beginning, he had to kind of hit the ground running in the second half of the season, basically the second half of the season. He had to hit the ground running. Now, do I think he could bounce back? I think Cam Heyward, since the age of really, we can go 28. You can see it here, man. That's when he starts to get named to All Pro and Pro Bowls. I don't want to say he was a late bloomer. He was pretty good prior, but when he got to 28 years old, that's when his prime started to kick in. Like, all right, he's in his prime, and he's playing these games. He got 15 games that year. If we keep going down, 16 games, 15 games, 17 games. So he showed a good level of durability in that stretch. Last year is an anomaly. He hasn't missed that many games since 27 before his prime. Now, this is the thing. Before his prime, he got hurt. And then he ended up becoming, the Cam Heyward we all know and love. Now, after being hurt and kind of like, he was fairly good. He was good. He wasn't unplayable. He was good. I can say I can't say, he was clearly the best D lineman when he was playing the games he played, but he wasn't the worst. He wasn't the worst, man. Do I think he can come back? When is his birthday? Will he be 35 by the time the year starts? Well, he's 35 now. Yeah, he's 35 now. Yeah. Birthday was actually earlier this month, man. Happy belated birthday, Cam. But will this be a problem for the Pittsburgh Steelers? I didn't want to speak on that too long. I don't think it's going to be one. I don't think it's going to be one, man. At all. Let me see. Let me get somebody else's opinion up in here, man. Got up in here. Money Mitch, what up, my guy?
What's up, Brody? What's happening?
Nothing much, man. Look, I was just touching on the Cam Heyward situation. Like, yo, when you type in Steelers on Google, all I see is Cam Heyward's name, right? Now, I already spoke my piece about it. I don't think that is going to be a distraction because you have other teams, and I said the Chiefs, that got other stuff going on with their players that can really be distractions. I don't think Cam is going to be a distraction, but just the whole Cam Heyward situation in general, how do you feel about it? Like, do you think it's a problem? Do you think he out of line? Like, whatever. Like, what's your opinion on that?
To be honest, I really don't have an opinion about it because, first of all, it's May. That's the first thing. It's May. So being a distraction, no one's really in the building right now for real. So that's not even something to really like think about. Then the other thing is football business, man. It is business. He can't put himself to the side, you know what I'm saying? Because he got to look out for himself and his family. So you got to look at it like that. It's a business. You know what I'm saying? That the harsh reality of football and all sports, it's a business. And he got to take care of the business part. And I think it's gonna get done in due time, and he'll be back to playing football. I'm not worried about it, honestly. I'm not.
Or me,
but you know,
overall,
the media, the Steelers media gonna make a big deal about it, bro. If they don't,
Yeah.
They do everything else, bro. It's gonna be the biggest deal ever. Fans
Yeah,
gonna
that's why
start
I had to
talking
talk
smack
about it
about
because
him.
I seen it everywhere. Like, dude, like you see so many different headlines. Like here, Cam say he's not taking a pay cut. Here, Steelers asked him or may or may not ask him to take a pay cut. He's holding out. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yo, what is all this? Like, what's going on? I say, yeah, earlier on in the show, I say, yo, it's definitely early on. There's nothing really going on right now. But it's like other stuff y'all could be talking about, man. This is the man of the year right here. Y'all already messing up his chance to go back to back.
Right,
You know what I mean?
right. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah,
But it you know what? What really what blows me is our fan base, man. How they every time somebody go to try to get their money, they want to talk shit about them. I'm like, bro, this is a job for them. Would you be mad if
yeah.
somebody was trying to tell you weren't supposed to try to get a promotion on your job? Like, what kind of shit is that? And he's trying to maximize the amount of money he can get before he walk out the door. I don't see the issue.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's just me
Right.
personally. I don't see the issue. He's already under contract for this season. He's trying to get extension for 2 more years. Puka somebody he making $22 million. From what I heard Adam Schefter say, he's not making $22 million this year. His cap hit is $22 million. He's making $16 million
Mm-hmm.
this year. You see what I'm saying? So
Okay.
people in our fan base talking smack about him, talking about something at this point he needs to retire. What? I was like, y'all don't know. It's like he retired and watch how bad our run defense be. Mina Kimes put something on. I think it was last
Look,
Friday.
I was just going over. I'm gonna pull it back up, bro. I'm gonna pull it right back up.
What's that?
Look, I was just going through his stats, man. Like you like can you see
Nah, it's just small. It's real
can you see
small.
it on the screen?
Hold on, yeah, I can zoom up a little bit. Oh
All
yeah. I
right,
see it.
bet. All right. But like look, the last time he missed a whole lot of games was right before his prime. 2016 at 27. He missed a whole lot of games. You know what I mean? He came back and he's been on a run. He's been very durable all up until last year. And on top of that, the fact that he was able to come back in the second half of the year, what did you really expect? So, like, this going off the track record here, I could see him getting back up to at least 2019 type numbers, or when he was 29 or 30. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could see him getting those type of numbers next year.
Cam about to have a big year.
For this year.
Cam about to have a big year, and he gonna shut a lot of people up. Cam when he's able bodied, because not only did he have a one groin injury, he had the other groin got injured, and he had a knee injury.
Yeah.
So he had all that stuff going on last season, and then now people want to write him off. I be like, man, y'all motherfuckers weird. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how you gonna write a dude who's a perennial all pro? You're gonna write them all. Every time someone on this team, on the Steelers team, try to go make some money or get some money, everybody want to talk smack about them. It's ridiculous,
Right.
man.
It's
real
athletes
ridiculous.
not supposed to make any money, man. They're
Nah,
supposed to do it for the love of the game.
like this not a job for them. You know what I mean? They put their
Yeah.
body and life on the line, and they are supposed to get compensated for it.
Right.
It's the most ridiculous thing that I be seeing, man. Like you could tell when people never played the game, or you know what I'm saying, they've never been around people who played the game or anything like that, because they just be tripping. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Heck yeah, man. So shout out to Cam, man. I don't think it's gonna be a problem. Mitch said you don't think it's gonna be a problem. You feel me? It's too much going on. You know what I'm saying, for that to be a problem. You know what I mean? Like I said, you got other teams with their own issues going on. This is very minute compared to that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it get done in due time. That's how I look at it.
Yep. Right. So next I want to talk about Drew Brees. He had a comment on Justin Fields. Drew Brees. He I believe he was on Dan Patrick's show. It was probably a
Oh
few
yeah,
days ago at this point.
the
But
Taysom
he
Hill
was
is
like,
coming.
yeah, he was basically saying the Steelers, it would be kind of good if they have like a little Taysom Hill little package for him for Justin Fields, because Justin Fields is too good just to have him on the sideline. Now that sounds good, but let me ask you, bro, do you think that an Arthur Smith offense can put that in there? Like, do you think that the way his offense is structured, his best offense is structured, that that type of package will actually mesh
Yeah, I
with
think
his
it could.
style?
I think it could because
Okay.
he a run heavy guy. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? But I think it could work. Are they going to do it? I don't know. But
Yeah,
but
I don't think so.
that's to be off. But I didn't. It kind of threw me off that he used Taysom Hill because I feel like Justin is better than Taysom Hill is. You see what I'm saying? So it
Yeah,
kind of threw me off when he said that. But I understood what he was saying. You know what I mean? I understood what he's saying. So I can't say I disagree with Breeze on that. I kind of agree with him, but at the same time, I think I kind of want Breeze. I kind of want Justin Fields to be the guy. You know what I mean? And
in
I
due
rock with
time.
Wilson. Don't get me wrong, but
Yeah,
I think about the future of the team, and
yeah,
Justin Fields is way younger than you're like 10 years younger than Russell Wilson. So it's like,
yeah, word.
you know what I mean? I'm looking at it like, yeah, man, Fields, man, Pickens, you know what I'm saying? The young squad, let's run it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
And that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't. They said that they was going to try to like extend Russell. I don't think that's going to happen.
I
I
don't think so.
think this is really Justin Fields' year to learn, because not every quarterback is ready to get thrown in the fire. They just had, and I feel like he needs to undo that Chicago stuff. Like, with everything that he endured in Chicago, he needs a year to undo all that and learn behind a Super Bowl champion. You know, because that's his goal to put the rings on his finger. You know what I'm saying? So just learn behind him this year. If you do well enough, like throughout the year, where the coaches, the organization, they say, all right, he's ready to be our guy next year.
Mm-hmm.
That, to me, that's the best scenario. Instead of just throwing Justin Fields out there, then it's like if Justin Fields don't do good, he get benched for Russ. Now it's like, can you even go back to Justin Fields?
Yeah,
Because
you're right.
this is the
You're right. You're
second
right
team
about
now.
that. You're right about that. You're right
You
about
know?
that. But I just rock with Justin. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I'm a Michigan fan.
Uh-huh.
So me saying that I
Yeah,
rock
that's
with
big.
anybody from Ohio State means something. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's heavy.
But dude, the talent, like I look at it from a talent perspective. He got a stronger arm than Russell Wilson. He more athletic than
Yeah.
Russell Wilson. He younger than Russell Wilson, but I think Russell Wilson more savvy. He a veteran. He might be more accurate passer. Even though I know Justin Fields is an accurate passer also. He can be. I think Chicago was a bad example of him trying to be, because he only person he already had to throw it to was DJ Moore. So
And that was like just a year. Really just a
yeah,
year. So
and then Komet, the tight end, he was hurt a lot. So he
yeah.
didn't have a lot of weapons. He got a multitude of weapons to come to Pittsburgh with. So, but them starting with Russ, I'm not mad about it. I just want Justin Fields to be the guy of the future. That's all.
And then the conversation is the conversation. We can have a conversation. But there's a lot of people that's really having that conversation. Like, that's the thing to talk about. Like, granted, the organization say the right things now, but they already said it. Mike Tomlin said it, that Russ has pole position. Now, pause the language, because I don't like the way that sounds. But that's what Mike Tomlin said. You know what I'm saying? He said that.
Yeah.
And so it's like, you got to kind of go. And I'm not going to lie. Mike Tomlin said some things, the players, when these players leave Pittsburgh, they all kind of say the same thing. He told me one thing, but ended up being another. I don't know what happens where it gets there. Like, James Harrison was probably the loudest.
Yeah.
Like that's why he got like a little love-hate relationship with Mike Tomlin. But
yeah,
it's I don't know, man.
I get it, and I get Russ being in Paul's pole position, but I get that because he a veteran. He been around the league. He a Super Bowl champion. I get it. I really do.
He won one
But
and lost one. He know the feeling of
yeah,
both. And the one he lost was literally his fault.
I wouldn't say
So
it's his
he
fault.
knows.
I don't think it was his fault.
Well, he threw the ball.
Yeah, but he ain't called a play. Let me say that. You know what I mean? But
if
hey,
it was
but
Big Ben.
oh man, they the big it would have never been Big Ben's fault. You know damn well.
That play wouldn't have happened, yo.
They'd have blamed that on Mike Tomlin. Mike Tomlin told him he called the play. Everybody knows Mike Tomlin don't call offense. Mike Tomlin called the play. He the head coach. He called the play. Goofy.
Yo,
Goofy
it ain't even believable.
bro.
It ain't even believable when Mike Tomlin come out and say, "Yeah, I make the final decisions." Yeah, all right. What formation is this?
Gonna take the bump. That's just Mike Tomlin. He gonna take the bump, and the Goofy's gonna believe it because they want to blame him anyway. So
yeah,
you know what I mean. I got to the point. I don't even care no more. Like you know what I'm saying. I don't even care no more, bro. I don't, bro. They going go on, coach, whether he win or lose. So it don't matter, bro.
That's a fact. I don't know. We need to develop a name for I don't even want to say just the Twitter folks, the online Steeler community. We got to figure out a term for these people, man, because they crazy. They all crazy. I don't think they believe what they say online.
They say a lot. They be all over the place.
When you ask these people this stuff in person, they probably can't even give you an answer. Because they really be copying and pasting.
The stuff they be saying, bro. Like I'll be like, what? I was like on X or Twitter, whatever you want to call that joint. I stopped talking. I stopped talking because I was like, bro, what are y'all talking about? Like some of the stuff they be saying, I'll be like, I remember I read a comment. This dude said we should trade Najee and bring back Le'Veon Bell. What?
To trade him? Like bring back Le'Veon is one thing, but to trade Najee just to do that?
Dog.
It's like, yo, you're not allowed to have football opinions. Like, you know,
when you say that stupid, you're gonna get rid of a 25-year-old running back to bring in like a 30, and I mess with Le'Veon. Le'Veon my dude, but he like 32, 33 years old now.
Yeah.
Like, bro, like what are we talking about? Like, come on.
Yeah. Knowing damn well that he probably gonna touch the ball like 40 times, probably like 300 times. Like, come on, man. Still his offense, no matter who's back there. That running back gonna touch that ball.
Yeah. He gonna touch the ball this season. Believe that.
Word.
Believe that.
But to bring it back to the beginning. Yeah. And bring it back to the beginning, man. The whole using like Taysom Hill. I think if that happens, that will be something that happens after the bye week. Probably gonna practice it for a couple weeks, man. And you know what? Bye week is in the middle of the year.
Yeah, we got bye week in week 9.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I like the bye week, but after the bye, it's like, yo, now I know why we got the bye week halfway.
Yeah, but I swear, but after the bye week, bro, man. But
I'm be honest like with the NBA.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I was telling people, was like, you not mad about the schedule? I was like, no, the schedule is the schedule. We always get tough schedules. This ain't new. We always get these. This since Mike Tomlin been the coach, we always get these goofy ass schedules. It is what it is, man. Yeah. Check ball. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? Like what we gonna do? Complain about it? We gotta go play it anyway. So
yeah, no matter what. Yeah. No matter what. And I'm not gonna lie, like I like the fact, like the way the schedule it is on the second half, I like the fact that all of our divisional games is in the second half. That means like prep is not gonna be too hard, especially for the short weeks. Cause that little, like I said on D's show, shout out to D. Like I said on her show, because I asked everyone a question, I'm gonna end up asking you too. I was like, what game do y'all feel like is the most important for the Pittsburgh Steelers out the whole schedule? And for me, it was the Eagles game because
Why the
that
Eagles
Eagles game, huh?
Why the Eagles game?
Check this out. I think the Eagles game is maybe week 15.
Yeah,
I could be wrong.
it's like
But
week. I think it's week 14.
yeah, I know it's later in the season. This
Yeah.
is my thing. Because we can have so much momentum. But bro, when we go to Philly, we get like it seems like they get a little more physical than they naturally are.
Mm-hmm.
Every time we go to Philly. I think someone said we haven't won in Philly in 60 years.
How long?
60. Now I don't know. The number might be crazy. I don't know, but I don't remember.
I don't know.
I don't ever remember winning in Philly.
I had to research that one, but
Let me see if I can research that real quick.
I don't recollect us. I don't remember the last time we won in Philly. I remember beating Philly in Pittsburgh, but I don't remember the last time we beat Philly in Philly.
Because like when they come to Pittsburgh, they're more like finesse type. But when we go to Philly, it seemed like they're Steelers Steelers part 2. Like they play like the Ravens. I'm like, what's going on? Like, yo, they like this. Remember, who got smacked? This was back when Brian Dawkins was playing for them. He lit somebody up, and I was like, yo, we about to lose. I think broke his ribs or some shit like in Philly.
I know last time Ben was there, he got beat up. Last time he was there a couple years ago. But I'll be honest with you, I couldn't nail down one game because all our division games at the second half of the season, those division games mean more to me than anything. Like the Kansas City game, what I want to win it, hell yeah, I want to win every game. But the division games mean more. And that's always gonna be my take, because if you even last year, we was 10-7 last year. We only lost one division game last season, and we could have won that game. You know what I'm saying? So I look at the division games always are the most meaningful games, especially because they all at the second half of the season this year. So if we can get as many wins as we can before
man. We be doing it.
What?
We beat Philly the last time we went there. Oh no, never mind. No,
I'm about to say no. We definitely didn't do that. Right. We got smacked the last time we played them, man. When was it?
Damn, hold on, bro. I can't see. All right, I'm going back. I'm back in 97 now, bro. Still don't see it.
Damn, I was in high school.
88, still don't see one in Philly.
Woo. Hey, we go past the 80s, bro. Don't go past the 70s. We had to beat them in Philly in the 70s, bro.
Yo, this is not funny. The Steelers haven't beat the Philadelphia 76ers. The Philadelphia Eagles. They haven't beat the Philadelphia Eagles in Philly since October 24th, 1965.
Yeah, that's before Joe Green and them.
I knew I wasn't tripping, yo. I knew I wasn't tripping, bro.
That is crazy.
Because I'm like, yo, I never remember winning in Philly. Now look,
but you know what's crazy?
Now let me.
Hey, Kev, I'm gonna have to go because I gotta go pick up my daughter. But before I go, let me say this. I don't remember the last time I don't remember seeing them beat us in Pittsburgh in a real long time neither. And I'm gonna hold on to the narrative that our division games are the most important, particularly this season because of where the schedule lies. Got them at. You know what I mean? Okay. Down the stretch gonna be tougher. We got all our toughest. It seems like all our toughest football games is at the second half of the season. But having to play Cleveland twice, Cincinnati twice, Baltimore twice, them games mean more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Particularly if we fighting for the division.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Basically at that point, every game is for the division.
Exactly.
Every game. You know what I
Exactly.
mean? At that point.
And
You know what I'm saying?
if the teams in our division, if the other team, because I'm pretty sure they're gonna be playing each other while we playing everybody else. So if they don't have a lot of wins and we do, that's how we can sew up the division like that. You know what I'm saying? By beating them. So and the way it seemed like the way Baltimore's schedule was kind of geared. They play a lot of division games in the back half too, but they don't go as far back as us is playing division games. So yeah, but I'll holler at you later, bro. Like I
All
go
right,
play
bro.
daddy
Good
real
looks,
fast
man.
home.
Good looks, man. That's Money Mitch, y'all. Salute the
Mike.
bro, man. Let me finish my point with the whole Eagle situation, right? Because I said it on the previous episode. The Steelers don't win in Philly. They haven't won in over 60 years, 61 years. If the Steelers get demolished in Philly, I don't believe they will be able to recover with the schedule that happens after that. You have divisional games, short week divisional games. Then you have the Chief game, which is on a Wednesday, on Christmas. And then it's like, yo, they can really lose out if they don't win that Philly game. They can lose out. And that can really end it for the Pittsburgh Steelers, man. But that was just my thing on that. Drew Brees, I like the whole situation with, we use him like Taysom Hill. I don't think it's going to happen. If it happens, it'll probably happen later in the year, probably like week 8 before the bye week or something like that. I think they want to have Justin Fields more so like, yo, just learn the way to conduct yourself, how to prep, how to go out there and be our future, so that's what I got with that there. Next up, Najee Harris. I seen Najee lost a lot of weight. I seen Najee having fun. I see Najee working out. And I'm convinced, like, this is definitely a contract year for him. But I'm convinced that we're going to see the best version of him. We're going to see the closest to his Alabama production-wise. Maybe not that high as far as numbers, but the way it looks is going to be more like Alabama because he's going to have more room to run. And once he's probably like Derrick Henry, but probably a little bit. Because Derrick Henry, I feel like once he gets past the linebackers, it's a wrap. I think once Najee get to the linebackers, it's a wrap. It's only at the line sometimes when, it's like Najee would get stopped or whatnot. But I feel like we have a better offensive line that will get that push, that necessary push for Najee is going to wild out this year. And the second half of that question is how does that affect Jaylen Warren? I don't think it affects him too much. I think he's going to do well. I think it's possible both of them have 1,000 yards. I honestly feel like we might get 13 to 14 from Najee, 14 being the cat, but 13 is something I think he will probably just get to. And Jaylen Warren probably just, if he's not at like 950, I say 950 plus. I got Jaylen Warren. I think Jaylen Warren will have more receptions, more touchdowns via receptions out the backfield and whatnot. I think they're both going to eat. And their production is going to drive our offense to the next level. You know what I'm saying? So, and then, like, you get a whole lot of Najee talk, a lot of Najee is not this, he's not that, not picking up his 5th year. I don't think that's, like, I don't know, man. I got faith in Najee. Granted, we both got the same last name, so I'm rooting for him just for that. You know what I mean? That alone, he might be family. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, look, I think Najee's going to have a career year. I already said it. He's probably just going to touch 13, but I don't think he's going to go higher than 14 rushing, 1,400 yards. I see him having at least 12 touchdowns, at least 12. Like, I think Najee's going to have an amazing year, man. He's not going to get – this is probably going to be the most that he had free runs. Like, he really can get to the linebackers without getting touched. Like, he's going to have a hell of a year. And I think Jalen Warren is going to have a hell of a year because of his style. He already, as soon as he get the ball, he on go. He already on 100 miles per hour as soon as he get the ball. Just imagine when he on go and he don't got to run into an offensive lineman. You know, I think Arthur Smith going to put these fellas in great position. It's going to put the receivers in great position to be better blockers, you know, where it's fun for them and they can benefit later. So, y'all let me know how y'all feel about that. Do y'all think Najee Harris will have a career year? And if so, will it affect Jalen Warren? You can answer for both. You can flip the names, man. But let me know in the comments about that. And finally, Ryan Clark. Ryan Clark. He doesn't believe that the Pittsburgh Steelers will win 10 games like they did last year. Now, Ryan Clark, Steelers safety, still a legend. Man, I remember once that defense started to decline, he was leading the team in tackles, man. Heart of a Lion. Pivot Podcast was definitely a boom. Love seeing where they're at today. But him saying that the Steelers will win less than 10 games, I'm not on board with that, man. I think even like his quote here said, this is difficult because I believe the team is better. Once you get better, when you hire Arthur Smith as the offensive coordinator, some of the things that Omar Khan did, I can't see it all. But anyway, my fault. Yeah, I couldn't see it all. But yeah, I think the Steelers is at least 10 is the least. Steelers are not winning less than 10. And I believe a little more when he spoke a little bit more on it, that Mike Tomlin is going to get the guys up to speed, ready to go. Why not? Why not, man? He's going to get everybody ready to go. Ain't too much to it, man. I think the Steelers, if they get past that Philly stretch, I think they will go into that Philly game probably with maybe 8 wins. Maybe 8 wins. 8 wins minimum going into that Philly game. Now, if that's week 15 and week 14, still got to win a couple more games. But I think they have about 8 wins up into that point. And that's really not saying much. That's really saying, they not really going to be, better than last year or whatnot. I'm actually thinking they're going to go into that Philly game with 10 games. So let me not be safe. Let me be right. I think they'll have 10 games going into that Philly game. I think the Pittsburgh Steelers will own the division. The coaching staff owns the division. Now, granted, we may lose a game here and there. But I think this year it's a high probability that we sweep the division. Got to see how the Derrick Henry, Lamar Jackson combo work out, because up until that point, Lamar Jackson wasn't really a running threat based off production, and making him throw was a blessing to us. So how would Derrick Henry affect that? I don't know. I'm not sure. Browns are the Browns. If we do what we have to do, we won't lose. In Cincinnati, they just got a lot of problems going on over there. I don't think they know what's up with Joe Burrow. I don't even know what's going on with Joe Burrow, but y'all let me know how y'all feel about Ryan Clark's statements, man. Do y'all think that the Steelers will not win more than 10 games or at least 10 games? Let me know in the comments about that, man. Shout out to everybody that's watching on YouTube. Shout out to everybody that's watching on X, Twitter, I like to call it. Shout out to everybody watching on Instagram, man. You know what I'm saying? It was a short one. You feel me? Because I got a couple things to do. But I think I got everything I need to go. Like, this is the off season still. What more do you want? What more do you You know what I mean? Steelers for 7 live Wednesday. We're gonna watch a little something. They don't really like when I do that. So instead of YouTube, I might do that on Twitch. You know, so I might switch it up. X is still gonna be on there. You know, Instagram, we still gonna do that thing unless Instagram start wilding. But YouTube, Steelers for 7 live might not be over there no more, man. You feel me? We're gonna take that over to the Twitch. Shout out to everybody on Twitch, man. And then another episode 147 is gonna be on Friday, man. So make sure y'all stay tuned. Shout out to everybody at VSN. We're doing it big, man. Shout out to everybody doing their thing, man. We working hard, trying to go to the next level, man. It's the only way we know how to go, man. It's up. You know what I mean? But it's your man, Cav Easy. Steelers for 7 podcast, episode 146 is in the books. With that being said, I'll leave you guys with this. My timing is bad because I'm sitting here thinking like, do I want to tell y'all what I be doing? Or I'm going to just keep it with the Steelers. I think I'm going to keep it with the Steelers, man. You know what I'm saying? If y'all didn't watch the last episode, man, I went over the whole schedule. You feel me? So if you missed anything, this is what you missed.
Last time on Steelers for 7 podcast.
I don't know, man. It's something about the Eagles game. Sometimes the Steelers can go in there like, yo, we really the team in PA, but sometimes they can go in there and just get out physical for some reason. I don't know. Like, this is some of the games I've been seeing every time the Steelers go to Philly. It's like, bro, like, what are y'all doing? But, yeah, that's one of those games that I feel like the Steelers can probably lose, man. And if the Steelers happen to lose,
It's a new season, baby. Steelers for 7 podcast. You already know what it is, man. Gang, you already know what it is, man. It's still a gang. It's a gang. It's the gang. You already know what it is, man. Going for that motherfucking Super Bowl, yeah.
Steelers for 7, yeah, we about to go get it. Still a game, we win it. Go down in the trenches, yeah. We ain't trying to kick it like Drake. We do it for the 6s, then we can kick it. Yeah, this our division. The other 3 go missing. Come on, let's get it. Yeah, this our division. Super Bowl, let's win it. Steelers for 7, yeah, we about to go get it. Still a gang, we win it. Go down in the trenches, yeah. We ain't trying to kick it like Drake. We do it for the 6s, then we can kick it. Yeah, this our division. The other 3 go missing. Come on, let's get it. Yeah, this our division. Super Bowl, let's win it.